All right, welcome on in everyone. My name is Coach Christian. This is Coach Heather, and we are bringing you another Coach Care Connect daily virtual workout. Today we got some really fun stuff. We're going to go through our warm-up, and then we have two circuits today. They're going to be a lot of unilateral work today, which means single-sided. It's going to be some really good core work that we're going to kind of talk about as we get through some of our work. But it's full body training day, and all you need is a dumbbell. Go pretty heavy today. If you got a couple of different weights at your disposal, we would love if you would have those close so you can adjust weights as needed. But let's get right into our warm-up here. Heather's going to take us through that. First one is going to be an overhead squat. Arms above the head on this one. Weight is in the heels. Drive the knees out and keep the chest nice and tall for 10 total reps here. Spend some time at the bottom. Take your time and get a really good warm-up here. Good, good. Want to keep those hands right over the shoulders as you come down. When you come down, your chest is going to want to fall a little bit, but sit back. Keep that chest as tall as you can for 10 reps. Perfect. When you're done with that, let's drop it down to the hands and knees. We got our quad Superman tuck coming next. So hands under the knees, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Opposite arm, opposite leg extends. We go all the way out to straight line from our hand all the way to our heel there. Squeezing. 5 reps on that side before we switch it over to the other. Good. 10 reps total. You can knock them out. Again, right arm, left leg, or left arm, right leg. Extending out, extending the core, and then bringing it all back in. Good. When you are done with those 10, we're going to go into some kneeling push-ups next. 10 reps here as well. You can take them from the knees. You can take them from the toes if you want, but make sure we find that 45-degree angle with our arms. We don't want them out too high, and we don't want the elbows tucked in too tight there. So find that middle ground, and then 10 kneeling push-ups, knocking them out. When you are done with those, we can bring it up to the feet. Good. We'll finish up our warm-up with 15 jumping jacks. So right here, just like Heather's doing right here, taking the arms above the head. If you're not jumping today, we can step it out on each side as well. Knocking out 15 reps to finish up your warm-up here. Amazing, amazing. All right. Now, if you're still warming up, still finishing up with your warm-up, perfectly fine. We're going to get into our first demo of our first 3 exercises. So everything's going to be single, not everything, but most of the things are going to be single-sided today. So let's get into that. First one, single arm overhead press. So you're going to pick a side for this one. Heather's got her left side to start. Now, want to focus on a couple things before we start. Focus on the shoulders being even the entire round. So as we press up, they're not moving all over the place. That means we got to have a nice, strong, stable core. From here, right up and down. Straight up, straight down on this one. You don't need to come all the way down if you don't want to on that one, just about to ear level, and then right back up. So you can see Heather keeps her elbow right in front. She doesn't come out too far, and we're going straight up, straight down. Each round will be 40 seconds, so we're going to switch at the halfway point. So 20 seconds on one side, we'll go 20 seconds on the other side, and then you'll have 20 seconds in between. So it's going to be a 40-second work to rest ratio, 20 seconds of rest in between each round. So single arm overhead press done, then we're going to go into a single leg deadlift. Same thing, maybe want to go a little bit heavier if you have a lot of weight sitting around. We're going to take the, so if your left hand is holding the dumbbell, your left leg is going to go back. So we're going to replace the foot that leaves back for the extension portion of the movement there. Heel's going to be nice and long on this one. Try to keep that back leg long as you come down. Soft bend in that bottom knee. You should have tension in that bottom hamstring. That's what we're really working for on this one. If you need to hold onto a wall for something for your first couple reps to get the balance, that's perfectly fine. Or another great option on this one would be the kickstand. So if you're struggling with balance a little bit, you can keep that back toe on the ground and still focus on the hinge movement with the hips here and focus on that front leg. Just that soft bend in the knee is what we're looking for on that one. So you go 20 seconds on each side. For both rounds there as well, for all 3 rounds. Last movement of our first circuit here is going to be our speed skaters. This one, we're going to drive off our outside leg, land nice and soft, and right back into that next rep. It's like you're skating on the ice here. So drive it off that outside leg, land it soft. If you're not jumping today, you can just take a big old step to the side, bring that leg behind, but I want you to focus on keeping the hips nice and low and keeping the chest tall on that one. So you'll be there for 40 seconds. That last 40 seconds, that one's going to get us going a little bit. But we got some fun stuff here this round. Let's get set up here. We're going to get going in about 30 seconds. So grab your weights, get ready to go. Maybe fill up your water before we get started. All right, let's get into it here. So single arm overhead press is going to start us out. Let's grab our dumbbells for that. I'm going to get the timer ready to roll, and we are going to take off with this one today. 40 seconds at a time. Single arm overhead press, 10 seconds, and we are doing it today. Good. Nice strong core on this one. Shoulders stay even. Elbow in front. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. So pick a side at any side to start on. We'll go to the other side at that halfway mark, 20-second mark. Good, but you can see Heather's under control here for the full range of motion. We're not just letting that thing drop all the way back down before we press it back up. We're under control on the way down. Could be about 2 more good reps on this side. 3, 2, 1. We're halfway. Let's switch it up to the other arm. Good, good. All right, so finishing up this round. Again, you'll have a nice 20-second break in between each exercise today. For 3 rounds in a row of this first circuit before we get into our second circuit today. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, 1 down. We have our single leg deadlift coming up next. If you want to go a little bit heavier for this one, the lower body and the posterior chain's a little bit stronger in those shoulders. So you might be able to use a little bit more weight on this one. But in the first round, if this is a new move to you and you want to get the movement down, maybe go a little bit lighter as we learn the movement. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. Now think about replacing that foot that's coming back. So my right leg is coming back, which means my right hand is going to be holding the dumbbell. Think about taking that dumbbell straight down to where your foot would be if you were standing straight up. As you hinge down, keep the back nice and flat. Give me about 2 more good ones on this side. 3, 2, 1, and switch. Other arm, other leg. Good, good. I love it. So kicking that back heel back. Again, Heather's doing a really good job of keeping that back leg straight, keeping the toe pointed straight down at the ground. Good. Best rep of the round here. 3, 2, 1, and rest. I love it. All right. Last one of our first circuit here. Last new one is our speed skaters. Now, 40 seconds speed skaters. It's an explosive exercise. It's a long time to do it. If you need to take a little break in between, that's perfectly fine. Take a second, regroup, and then get back to it when you can. 40 seconds of it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good. I love it. Start off strong here. Be explosive. Absorb the force on each side. So as you drive off one side, absorb with the hip, the knee, and the ankle. That means we drop it down and absorb as you come down, and then get ready to drive off that opposite leg. Good. Amazing, team. 20 seconds down, 20 seconds to go. Again, this one will get the legs fired up a little bit today. But you know the shoulder presses are coming up next, so you give the lower body a little chance to rest. 10 seconds. Good. Keep driving. Keep pushing. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. All right, 1 round down. We're not taking any longer break in between our circuits here, so we're going to go right into our next round in about 13 seconds. Starting off with our single arm overhead press. I would love if we would go after that one again. Good. So 20 seconds on each side. You guys know the drill. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Good. Right here into round 2. Now, the speed skaters, those are going to be the one that crank up the heart rate a little bit this round. So as we're doing our single arm overhead presses, make sure we're breathing, recovering, letting our heart rate come back down, giving our central nervous system a little break as we hit a different muscle group. 3, 2, 1. Switch your arms, other side. Good. Amazing. Still straight up, straight down on this one, under control, coming down to about the ear. Again, don't need to come all the way down on that one, about the ear, right back up. 8 seconds. Good, good. In 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, take a couple deep breaths. We got our single leg deadlifts coming up next. This round, I want you to take it even slower. If you got a nice heavy weight, would love if you would try that and just focus on good quality reps. Not looking for, 20 reps in the 40 seconds. We're looking for 10 really good reps in those 40 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Good, good. Under control. Now, a little bonus work if you want it. If you're doing that single leg deadlift and you're looking for a little bit more balance, try not to let your toe drop in the middle of each rep. So try to kick that heel back, and then as you come back up, try not to let it come back down. Good. Last one on this side. 3, 2, 1. Switch your sides, other side. 20 seconds. Good. Kick the back heel back, under control. Good. You guys got this today. Good little hinge motion. Unilateral work is so good for the body. Works the cores in ways that we can't in other movements. 3, 2, 1, and rest. All right, 2 rounds of those done. We got our speed skaters to finish up our second round of this first circuit. Again, 40 seconds of them. The legs were still a little tired from the last round. That's okay. Let's keep powering through. Again, if you need to take a quick little rest, regroup, get back to work. 40 seconds of them. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good. Really drive off your outside foot. Create power by pushing that ground away. Good, good. Exploding off that foot. There it is. Good. All channeling your inner ice skater. Even if you haven't ever been on the ice before, I've only been on the ice a couple times. It's not fun to watch, or maybe it would be fun to watch for you guys. It's not fun to do. But Heather looks like she's an experienced ice skater here. As we hit these last 7 seconds, come on, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Amazing. 2 rounds down. We got one more of that circuit and before we get into our second circuit today. So 2 different circuits. The second one's going to be just like the first, but we got about 10 seconds to get ready for our single arm overhead press. Last round of it. Let's really grind these reps out. 20 seconds on each side, team. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Last round of this first circuit. Let's make it our best round. You guys crushed those first 2. Now it's grind time. As we get into this last round, the muscles are tired a little bit. You've been here before. You know the movements now, so you get to perfect them. A couple more reps on this side. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Switch it up. Very, very good. Now 15 seconds left with your shoulders today. Be our last shoulder movement of the day. The second circuit has some good movements, but not shoulders. We've got a little bit of back, a little bit of lower body. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and rest. 20 seconds. Single leg deadlifts coming up next. Getting that hinge motion for the last time today. Well, kind of. Talk about that later. 8 seconds here. 20 seconds aside. Let's do it. Single leg deadlifts. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right, last time hitting these. Again, under control. Just like we said last round, we would rather have you hit 10 really, really good reps instead of 20 hurried and hustled reps. Take your time. Get some good quality work done for yourself today. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Flip it up. Last side here. Back leg back. Under control. There we go. 10 seconds. Got a couple quality reps left in you. As the body gets a little bit tired, we focus on it that much more, right? 3, 2, 1, and done. All right. You got a nice long 1.5-minute break in between our circuits, but first, we got to finish up our speed skaters. One more round of them. Same thing applies. If you need to take that quick little rest, shake up the legs a little bit, then get right back to work. But 40 seconds here. Earn that 1.5-minute break coming up next. Let's go, team. 40 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Drive off that outside foot. Again, create power by pushing that ground away, pushing yourself, propelling yourself to that other side. Oh, man. Hopefully you're in a space that you have enough space that you can actually do these and really create that power, because we're about halfway through here, team. My ask of you in the second half, take that break if you need it, but then get right back to work and be even more explosive. You got 15 seconds to create as much power as you can here. Earn that rest coming up. Come on, 10 seconds. Good. All the way to the buzzer here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. 90 seconds here. Take a little bit of time. Grab some water. Do what you need to do as we get our second circuit set up for you guys today. First one, single arm bent over row. Let's talk about our bent over position. It's the last time you're going to be hinging today. That's why I didn't say last time hinging in the deadlift. So let's hinge. Tension in both hamstrings now. So just like the bottom of your deadlift, notice how Heather's back is nice and flat. And then we're going to just row on one side here. So 20 seconds on one side without coming up into our standing position. We'll switch over to the other arm for the second half of that round. So right there, boom, that's our first round of our second circuit. Next one, we're going to be in the goblet position. So we're going to have it right in the front, keeping it tight to the chest. And then we're going to get into a split squat position. So feet are going to be spread a little bit. Notice how Heather's chest stays nice and tall. If I were to cut her off at the waist, nothing is moving from the top up there. Everything that is happening is in the lower body. You can notice how that bottom knee comes about just over the ground, and then she powers back up. So we'll go 20 seconds on each side there as well. Last one, we're going to imagine like you have a jump rope, but you don't actually have a jump rope today. So you have to jump rope out to the side, so we're just going to have small little jumps, be light on the toes, and we're going to be there for the 40 seconds. That one's going to burn a little bit. It's going to get the calves going, but we're going to have some fun with it. Now, you got about 12 seconds before we get into our single arm bent over row, so take a couple deep breaths. Let's grab our weights, And let's do this one. Kind of that medium heavy weight for this one. Challenge yourself. It's only 20 seconds aside. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right. Nice flat back as we bend over. Hinging tension in the hamstrings throughout the entire round here. Good. Good. Now Heather's got that other hand down there as well. That's really good. Let's switch sides in 3, 2, 1. Switch it up. That other hand down there, that's really good just to show us how to keep our shoulders even. So as we do this one, our shoulders want to turn as we pull in. We got to use our core to keep everything tight and keep our shoulders square to the ground. That hand just gives you a little guide as you do it to make sure your shoulders are even. Good. Last couple reps. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Amazing. Done with that one. We got our split squats coming up next. Take a little break. Shake out the arms a little bit. A little bit of back work there. Now we'll get our split squats. Again, we got 20 seconds on each side. This is a great one to go heavy with again. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right. Straight down, straight up on this one. A little bonus rep if you're working out somewhere and you want to elevate your back foot on this one. We could love if you do that. Makes it a little harder. A little bonus. Good. One more good one on this side. 3, 2, 1. Switch it up. Other side. Knocking this one out today, team. We're getting down there. Into the second circuit. Good. We got split squats and those jump ropes coming up next. Good. Last few reps here. Make them your best of the round. 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. All right. Get your jump ropes out. If you actually have a jump rope and you want to do that, that's perfectly fine. If you don't, we don't really need one. Just pretend like you have one, and we're going for it for the 40 seconds today. 10 seconds. Take a couple deep breaths. Finish off this round, team. Round 1 of our second circuit. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Good. Light on the toes. Light throughout the entire 40 seconds. As we get deeper into it, the calves start to wear out a little bit. The lower body starts to wear out. But we got to keep going. Keep on moving today. Good. Good. Now, as you're doing, maybe you want to imagine yourself going like a double under, triple under. Maybe, I don't know. Trying to jump a little higher. Make it a little bit more interesting for the 40 seconds, right? Got to keep yourself entertained. Good, but we're down to the last 10 now. Last 10. Holding on to it, working hard. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and done. Done with those jump ropes. Take your 20 seconds before we get back into our single arm bent over row. 1 round down. 2 more to go, team. 2 more. We'll stretch you guys out and we will get you out of here and on with the rest of your day so you can crush it just like you crushed this workout. 5 seconds. Here we go. Single arm bent over row. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Good. Shoulders stay square. Core stays a little tight. Back stays flat. Tension stays in the hamstrings. You guys are rocking this one today. 10 more seconds. Good. Elbow stays in tight. Really drive that thing back. 3, 2, 1. Switch it up. Other side. Good, good. Little back work. Squeeze that back as you pull it in. Working. 10 seconds. Seeing those best reps of the day. Best reps of the round. 3, 2, 1, and done. Split squat coming up next. Take a couple deep breaths. We got this one. Again, make sure that front knee is the one that we're going to look at on this one. Make sure we're getting down to about 90 degrees, keeping that chest nice and tall. Remember, if you couldn't see the lower body, it would look like you're just going straight up, straight down. 3, 2, 1, let's go. There we go. Nice proud chest, keeping it tall. All right. Straight down, straight up. Keeping that chest tall. Spine in that neutral position. 3, 2, 1. Switch up those legs. Right back to work. Good, good. So, team, we're getting down to it now. We got, after this exercise, we got our jump ropes and then one more time of our circuit, and that is it. So, this is where we start to take it to that next level. We start to push even harder towards the end of this one. 3, 2, 1. Let's rest. Take a second. Grab some water if you need. Definitely staying hydrated as we work out today. But we got our jump ropes coming up. Second round of them. We got 3 of them. Let's finish this one up. want you to count this time. Let's see how many you can get done in the 40 seconds, right? All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's count them. How many jumps can you do? Just little ones. Barely need to take those feet off the ground. Even if we're not jumping today, that's perfectly fine. We'll just go in the same motion, just keeping the toes on. There's no worries with that one. Or if you get to a point where you can't jump anymore and you just want to keep working and keep lifting those heels, absolutely do that. Biggest thing I want you to focus on is work. Hard work, 15 seconds. Good, distracting you by counting. That's my strategy here. Don't even realize how hard we're working, right? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Good, now take that number, memory. Don't forget it. We got one more round. You got 2 exercises to get through, and then we're going to be back to the jump ropes. We're going to come back to that number. Single arm bent over row first, though. Got one more round. 3 exercises. Let's have some fun with it. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Last round of the day. 3 moves, 40 seconds apiece. That's what we got left today. What can you do with it to get closer to your goals? What brought you into this workout today? Why are you working so hard? Use those things to get through this last round, team. 5 more seconds on this side. 3, 2, 1. Other side. Switch it up. Amazing so far. Good. Last 10 seconds. See those best reps of this round? Grinding them out. Hopefully that back's starting to feel it a little bit. 3, 2, 1, and rest. 20 seconds. Split squats. Those are what's coming next. And then we got our back to our jump rope. So remember your number? Good. I would have forgotten it by now, but that's all right. That's why I'm on this side of the mic. Good. 7 seconds. Split squats. 20 seconds a leg. Let's knock it out. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. All right. Last time hitting those legs, besides the jump rope, but last time hitting the weighted legs today. Got to see the positives, right? Good. The legs will thank you. Maybe not tomorrow, maybe not the next day, but when you get into your life, 3, 2, 1. Let's switch sides. But when you get into your life and your legs are a little bit stronger, and you're going on that bike ride and you're passing everyone, or you're going on the walks and you're beating your time, going and doing whatever you need to do, but you're doing it better. That's where you get to thank these split squats. Good. They help you with almost everything. 3, 2, 1. Let's rest. 20 seconds. You got jump ropes coming up next to finish up our workout today. We'll do some quick stretching, and again, we'll get you out of here. So let's go after this one. It's all out, right? Take that number you had last time. Let's beat it this round, but I don't want you to just beat it by 1. I want you to beat it by 5. 5 is your goal. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. So set that pace early in this round. Go after it. Didn't give you too much direction last round. I just said go, count. But this round, let's find a pace, especially you're 10 seconds in. Are we about a fourth of the way there? Good. Keep on working. All right, now halfway. Are you halfway to that number? Again, we're not trying to just beat it today. We're smashing through it, going beating it by 5. So if you got to kick it up into that extra gear here for the last 10 seconds, let's do it. Let's do it, team. We're almost there. Come on, pushing, working. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Did you beat it by 5? Now you beat it by 5. I love it. Even if you have to jump through the buzzer, that's what it's all about. Way to go, team. Way to get that one done. 2 circuits done. Let's stretch you guys out. We're going to go and focus more on the lower body today. So let's take a seat on the ground. Good. Amazing. Now, what we're going to do, legs are going to be straight out, both of them right in front of us. Just reach for the toes, hinge towards to start here, and just take a couple really deep breaths. Think in through the nose, out through the mouth. Try to fill your chest completely with air, and then exhale through the mouth as you stretch in this one. With each one, just try to lean forward just a little extra. Stretching out behind the legs on this one. Amazing. So, really good job today, team. You got some amazing work done. A little bit of full body work today, but a lot of unilateral work. Unilateral is great because it strengthens the core without us even thinking about it. You know, every time you were doing a shoulder press, to keep your shoulders even, you had to use your core. Anytime that you were doing a bent over row, to keep your shoulders even, you had to use your core. So a lot of core work in today's workout, along with all the muscle groups that you felt as well. So in the shoulder press, obviously we're still working the shoulders. In the the bent over row, we're getting the back. In the split squats, we're getting the lower body. So a lot of good stuff in today's workout. Good. Now we're going to do something a little bit different. Let's roll it over to the hands and knees now. We're going to do a little T-spine extension. What I want you to do is reach all the way through like you're threading the needle. Good. And then we're going to follow our hand with our eyes as we come up to the top. Knock out 5-6 reps on this side. I don't want you to really worry about the count. I want you to just focus on the stretch. So go for a little bit. I'll tell us when to switch sides, especially at the top. Really try to increase that range of motion. Good. There we go. Now let's switch sides, going over to that other side. Again, same thing, reach through, take it all the way up. As you rotate, try to rotate those shoulders and follow the hand as you take it up towards the ceiling. Good. Give me one more good one on this side. And then stay on your knees, but stand up nice and tall, or have your upper body nice and tall. Take 1 foot, step forward so you're on one knee. Now, what you're going to do is we're going to rotate towards that knee. So if my left knee is forward, I'm going to rotate to my left, and I'm going to reach back and follow my hand with my eyes again. Good. We're just going to hold that position, try to take some deep breaths, try to stretch, try to feel it. Good. Now, in that same position, take your hips, push them forward an inch. Good. Take one more really deep breath. And then break that. Let's switch legs. Good, so other knee up. Let's rotate back, follow the hand with the eyes. Good, now breathe. Good, amazing. Take that hip, push it 1 inch forward. Good. Take that one last big deep breath. And big exhale. Good. And when you are done with that, that is going to be what we have for you all today. Thank you all so much for coming on in, spending the best or worst 30 minutes of your day with us. Either way, you got it done. And that's what really matters, team. So we thank you for that. And we will see you next time. Again, my name is Coach Christian. This is Coach Heather. And we will see you on the next Coach Care Connect Daily Virtual Workout.